physical. It's time to talk some this and more. We gonna talk about it all. DVD, CD, UHD, VHS, books, Blu-ray. Who knows, maybe you'll even see the laser disc today. Let's get physical. We wanna talk some physical media. Movies and TV, music and more. Come check out what we have in store. This is a media house stream. It's time for some physical media on FanZcene.
I know it was like really popular because it like won some Oscars and whatever, but
Jimmy does that.
It's got the Mighty Ducks guy. Got that guy.
No! Yes, but no! He's not the Mighty Ducks guy! It's Emilio Estevez! For the You can never have enough physical media.
True that. True that. You can never have enough physical media. Well, hello, my fellow followers. Welcome back to the Physical Media Show here on FanZcene. With me tonight is my cohort in crime, as always, Tom Connors. Maybe Runner showing up. I don't know. We don't know yet. How you doing, Tom?
Oh, I'm all right. How you doing? Besides not feeling too hot.
I'm doing okay. Yeah, just feeling a little sick. You know, what can I say? It happens. It's that time of year. But I didn't want to miss the show. You know, I didn't want to miss the show because I figured, what the heck? Might as well. YouTube is going down the drains and might as well do what I can while I still can. So
yeah, it ain't you. It's everybody. It's
I know. It's everybody. But I appreciate you always coming on the show, Tom, and being with me. Like I said, hopefully Runner will show up. If not, it's just gonna be us. It'd be us, and that's fine. That's fine. And I wish I would have had more watch this week. I just felt like shit. And typically when you're sick, you know you like to lay in bed and watch movies, but I don't get a chance to lay in bed and watch movies. I have too many responsibilities. So it never stops for me. But let's say hi to the chat. I know we're a little early, so not everybody's here yet, but make sure you guys share it out and everything, and we'll get going. But what's up, Heather Preston? Hi, glad to see you out in the chat. And Clark the Shark with another thing here that may go well, because I took a picture of the last one. It says, streaming services are so damn pitiful. That's why it's time that we all get physical with media, 4K, Blu-ray, and more. It's the Physical Media Show. You can't ask for more. What? Mic drop. So that's not bad. I like that. I should
add that to the song.
Yeah, I took a picture of that one and the one from last week. I'll send them to you, and if you want to play around with the song. But what's up, Clark the Shark? Yeah. Hell to you, Brian Borth. Glad to see you. I have not started on my Christmas films binge yet. Not yet. And it's getting there. A
lot of these would have been in the last week of November, and we're just starting December, so. Yeah, and I'm one of those. I don't try to do it right. I like, maybe the second week of December.
Yeah, I try to ease it in there and this time of year too is like, it's with the show here that we do. It's hard because like in October, November, December, it tends to be a lot of rewatches, right? Because you're used to watching something at certain times of the year, so that's just how it goes. What's up, Ace Hanlon? Howdy to you. Glad to see you. And hell to you, beautiful Physical Media Mafia members who, like me, are waiting for the postman to bring the goods. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people's Ninja Turtles are getting delayed. So I haven't got that yet.
Mine was on the way. It should be here by Monday, I guess.
Oh, that's good. I
paid the full fucking price to get it sent from Arrow, but yeah. But I'll get it like 3 or 4 days earlier than, probably at least almost a week earlier than Amazon. Because let's be real. Amazon will end up, because they never come out to get them on release day.
They never
do. 3 days after, so yeah. Thursday, Friday, maybe if I was lucky.
Yeah. Sadly, I think I might be getting my Ninja Turtle set for Christmas, so it
was on sale this last week on Amazon. That was the only reason I was like, if mine hadn't shipped out, I would have canceled the Arrow one and just
did Amazon.
Because it was only like $57.
Yeah,
for all three. So like, and that's like $30 off almost, or whatever it was, because it's like 79.
Yeah, that's I was going to pick it up myself, but I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it for Christmas. So, so that's I got to wait on that. But also a style section. He sent me Bullet Train on 4K Steelbook.
Nice.
I was going to watch that this week and bring it on, but I did not get a chance to. So that'll probably be on next week's show. But thank you, Style Section. I'm gonna bring that on next week. I meant to have it watched this week. It's been a week. What can I say? What is up, Davina Duckworth? It's too bad some physical media editions are getting more expensive or going on. It is, and I think that's mainly to do with like the boutique labels and stuff. They tend to do that, but not all of them. It's happening though. Who else do we got here? And what is up, Tyrell72? Live long and prosper. Glad to see you here. I am alive. Tired but alive. Hell to you, Dragonzilla. Glad to see you out in the chat. Hell to you, Tim Hayes. Glad to see you out there as well. What is up, Void King? Glad to see you. Been watching a show called Smiling Friends. I recommend it unless you don't like. I've never heard of it, so I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look it up. What is up, Doba Fett? Howdy to you. Hell to you. I would say that name, but I'm pretty sure I don't know. I messed that up, and I apologize. But hey,
That's because YouTube's got that thing. Else
yeah, the new where they changed everybody's names if you didn't change it, right? Yeah.
I don't know. They just didn't fix it again.
Yeah. What's up, Hank? Hi to you. John DeBeagle Dad, glad to see you. Salute to you, Steven Deleted Scenes. The new TMT 4K set is very nice. The first movie looks terrific, and I watched a bit of the UK cut, which is Sans Nunchucks, and the edits are hilarious. Okay. I need to get it. Well, I am getting it. Just I have to wait. But yeah, that's what's up, everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys tell them we are live. Yes, we did start a little early, but hey, we're here. And we're here to talk physical media. What do we have for upcoming releases?
Well, Imprint, I guess, is going to be doing Cross Creek, King David with Richard Gere, High Road to China with Tom Selleck, it looks like, Against All Odds, Hard Country, and Target with Gene Hackman. So that's ones that are coming in February. Nice. Let's see here. We got, what else was there? Hellraiser, the 2022 movie, the remake, or whatever you want to call it.
Was that even any good?
It was all right. That's coming in December, I guess, from Turbine. So I don't know if that's a U.S. release. I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it. And then we got Double Impact coming from...
Double Impact?
88 Films. Yeah, Double Impact. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. What else did we have? The Island is coming from Kino Lorber in 4K.
Not the Michael Bay Island.
No, not the Michael Bay Island. And oh no, Troll 2 is coming from Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah. And Garbage Pail Kids, right?
Yeah, we already did that one though.
Yeah, we did that one. Yeah.
And then we got some Arrow announcements. Excalibur, I was right about that one. What the hell is else? I can't even read that one. Green
Westworld
Keys.
was one of them.
Yeah, Westworld was one I really want. And then The Visitor, American Yakuza, and then three titles I can't even fucking read. They're so... Like, what the fuck? Okay, we got Green Planet and something Opera Blues in the Sonic collection. There you go.
That's about it, right?
I think that was The Visitor. Like, that cover looks familiar.
Is it the
eyeball?
Is that the one with the alien thing?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the one I'm thinking of or not. Anyhow,
real quick.
Let's see here. What else we got? I think that was Friday the 13th Part 2.
Oh yeah,
I think we talked about that last week.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah, we did. So we're caught up then, I think. Unless I happen to miss something.
I don't think so. I'm looking at yeah, that Visitor looks familiar. I was looking to see what that was. What is that? It looks very, very familiar. I gotta look that up now real quick. Right. But no, I don't think I think you've got covered pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything but then again, I haven't really been looking. Right. It's been a week. No, I can't find this Visitor thing. What the heck is
an alien child? It's something like The Exorcist, says Tim Hayes.
Oh,
interesting. Maybe I'll have to check that one out. All right, that's it.
There we go.
Bye, kids.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's it for the show.
10
Yeah,
minutes, we're done.
Cortland Rook says it is a wacky sci-fi with a girl with powers.
Cool.
It could be interesting. It sounds very familiar. So,
Well, the cover looks familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That eyeball. Yeah, I think that's. I know Kino Lorber's having their Winter Wonderland sale now. I know that's not new releases, but
Winter Wonderland.
walking in women's underwear.
Oh, you do that a lot, don't you?
No, I don't. Who told you?
I got pictures.
No.
Yeah.
I know my legs look good in those though. So
Yeah, they do. Fishnets and all.
Yeah, but I think that's it. But yeah, if you guys want the Kino Lorber, it looks like most of the Black Fridays and Cyber Monday sales are about gone, and Kino Lorber started up their winter sale, so you can get some pretty good deals over there if you guys want to flesh out your Kino Lorber sale. So yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
Do you know how long that goes for? Or?
I think it just started, so it probably goes for. It's usually a month, right?
I think so.
I think it's a month. Let me check real quick.
Sorry, I could have looked it up myself.
No, I got it. Starts now. December 24th is when it ends. Yeah, it's about a month. December 24th is when it ends. High noon. Boogie Night is, but yeah, Boogie Nights is coming, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, if you guys there, I think that's about it, because I think last week we covered most of the new releases and there wasn't much.
Yeah. Yeah,
no,
it was pretty slim.
But tell me if it's up to you, if you want to go ahead and go first.
I got 3 and you got 2, right?
Yeah, I got 2. I wish I had more guys. I really do, but I meant to get more watch and I just couldn't.
Well, I've been listening to William Friedkin's audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really so much a biography as it is just an account of all his films.
Right.
And I got through the French Connection chapter, so I had to watch the French Connection again.
Popeye Doyle,
yeah. And, I learned a few things that I hadn't known before, but not a shit ton. But just, basically how many different people they tried to go through, and they did not want Gene Hackman to begin with. And Gene Hackman didn't want to make the movie. It's like, and it's just an interesting kind of bit. And I mean, if you haven't seen the film, do yourself a favor. It's supposed to be coming to 4K eventually. We haven't heard any movement on it, but so, and I know I've brought it on a few times, so.
Yeah. Well, hopefully when they do bring it to 4K, they don't do like the Crocodile Dundee and give you the Disney cut or whoever.
No, I don't think it's supposed to be.
So yeah.
Which is funny because I guess the digital. I forgot to bring this up now that you brought up Crocodile Dundee.
Mm-hmm.
The digital US version, the versions on the US like Vudu and Amazon and all that stuff, it is the US cut, I guess, in 4K.
Really?
Yes, because remember I watched it when it was free on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you can buy it now. So you can buy 1 and 2 in 4K, but only digital.
That's weird. I wonder if they'll ever release like here in America
I'm sure Paramount will at some point here.
Yeah.
Which tells me they might at least do the theatrical cut here in the US, hopefully, or give us the option.
That'd be nice. But yeah, I mean, let that also be a lesson to why you should always buy your physical media, even in cases like the French Connection, whatever.
Yeah. There was a run on that one when that happened, I remember.
Yeah. And then the scalpers had a field day with that.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's something I've learned as well too, is like, not to, I mean, no, this has nothing to do with that, but like with like some of these newer titles being released, like the studio title, not like the boutique labels, but like through like Disney or Warner Brothers or whatever, since there's only like so few processing plants left for physical media. So like when they run these limited, it feels like they're limited, where they're like, oh, here's the new Tron steelbooks 1 and 2, and they're all sold out, and people don't fall for that, because what it is they have to wait till like I was talking about, like say, okay, so now Back to the Future has to be pressed, so they're pressing all the 4K Back to the Future disc, and when that's done, they'll press more Tron disc. That's why they're running so slow and 6 months or a couple months behind. for when they re-release these. So yeah, if you miss out the first time and it sucks, I get that. I understand all that, and the prices, completely understand all that. But if you do want to buy these, sometimes you got to wait because they have to process somebody else's before they can process the rebatch of the other ones. So that's what I've come to learn. So be aware of that if you guys, but yeah, there you go, Tom. They wanted Jimmy Breslin for the role of Popeye Doyle. Did you
Yeah, and they also wanted what's his face, who played Frankenstein and Young Frankenstein. I just forgot his name. And the dad on.
Oh yeah, Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle. Yep.
Yeah. That's cool. But it was nice to see everybody buying up the French Connection when that broke.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice to see, even though some people probably got screwed a little bit going on eBay trying to.
A little bit possibly, because I think it's still available. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, and it's still like $10, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you
I can't really say too much more than I haven't already said about it. It's a great film. I mean, it's one of those movies that once you get sucked into it, it's, and it just shows that how Friedkin was a maverick, and he's probably one of the most undersung directors. I mean, we talk about him a lot here, I know, but I mean, he doesn't get talked about in the same breath as like Spielberg or Scorsese or anybody like that. But I think he's one of the best directors we ever had. I mean, especially his string of hits that he had there. I mean, yeah, he started falling off over the years, but I mean,
most directors typically do sort of near the end.
Yeah, but he said, he never made a movie that he wanted to make or that he like had like a passion to make. It was always everything came to him.
Right.
Right. So it was just whatever. He was basically just a working director, I guess, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But boy, did he know how to make a movie.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, to go from William Friedkin, one of the great directors and a classic movie like The French Connection, to something in a very similar vein, I watched House Guest with Sinbad and Phil Hartman.
I don't see the connection.
There is no connection. Oh, excuse me. My movies are not going to match that. I
have not thought about, seen, or talked about House Guest.
Right.
In like 30 years, Greg. I don't remember shit about it.
I just had a hankering to watch it. It's only available on DVD. There is no Blu-ray because it comes from Mill Creek and Disney owns it. So nice on VHS. But no, I had a hankering to watch it because I like Phil Hartman. I thought Sinbad was funny in this movie. This is probably one of Sinbad's best movie.
I remember it being okay. I for some reason don't remember, like I can't remember a single joke, scene, bit. I know the plot ish, right? Like he's a house guest. I don't even remember why. So tell us.
He plays Sinbad plays Kevin something. I can't remember. I just watched it. I can't even remember.
Kevin Sinbad something.
Kevin Franklin. Yes. He plays Kevin Franklin, right? And he's a poor guy. He lives in Philadelphia. He always dreams of being a millionaire. He borrowed money from the Italian mob to buy baseball cards so he can make a living, try to sell them and everything to get money. He has to pay them back. He doesn't have the money to pay them back. He tries to run from them, and he bumps into Phil Hartman's and his family at the airport when he's trying to leave, and they're looking for his friend. Phil Hartman's looking for his friend that he hasn't seen in 30 years.
That's right, yeah.
So Sinbad pretends to be his friend and goes to his house and hides out there with them and pretends to be this world-class dentist, even though he's not. And, he teaches them how to be cool, how to be hip, and they teach him how to be a better person and, that life isn't always about money and everything. It's funny. I thought I had a good time with it. I hadn't seen it in probably a good 20 years myself. I had a good time with it. I do wish it had a Blu-ray, but one of the things I was like cracking up about, and I know this is going to be weird because it's just like he goes to McDonald's and he's like, give me a Big Mac, a double quarter pounder with cheese, a double cheeseburger with cheese, a cheeseburger with cheese, a large fry, and a Coke. And the woman's like, that'll be $10 and like 57 cents. Like, what the you know how much that costs nowadays. And then he can't even.
I remember when a Big Mac was like $1.99. So.
Right. And then he's like, he can't even afford that. And then he goes, okay, just give me a quarter pounder with cheese, a large fry, and a large Coke. And she's like, that's $4. It's like
I remember when the Big Mac got up to like $3. I remember griping like a motherfucker.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is this shit?
It's ridiculous. And then they have like extra value meal on the window. It says extra value meal $2.99. McDonald's supposedly just brought back their extra value meals and they're like $10. That's not an extra value meal, you dumb sons of bitches.
Yeah, you'll pay like almost $4 for a regular like double cheeseburger or whatever now, and
yeah,
or the McDouble or whatever, where it only has one piece of cheese on it or whatever.
Yeah, I was just cracking up over that because I was like, he couldn't even afford $10, and the amount of food he ordered was like, that's like almost $100 today. No, but I had a good time with it. You know, it was funny. Phil Hartman is great in it, as you know. He's Phil Hartman. He's good. He's got that voice, and he's funny. And it's just one of the goofiest things in this movie I found was so funny is like his daughter, and you can tell this is how out of touch they are, but it makes the movie a little bit, you know, because it's so goofy and stuff. Like Phil Hartman's daughter is like a goth chick. She's like in Edgar Allan Poe and going to the cemetery and doing rubbings and quoting dead poets and everything. And she's dating a white guy who thinks he's black, who listens to rap music. It's got shaved.
Oh, that's right. Now the more you talk about, like, little flashes are coming back, but like, yeah, barely.
But I thought that was hilarious because like every goth chick I've ever known would never date a white guy who, you know, who's into, you know, white guy like that, who thinks he's black, who talks like he's black and all that. That's just like, those two just don't match at all. But so that makes it, that puts a little charm on it because it's very 90s and everything. And I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was fun. I hadn't seen it in a long, long time. And you're right, Delise. They probably would remake it now with, I wouldn't say Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy. It may be Kristen Wiig, but it would be that a chick from Leslie, whatever, from the other, you know, why won't a guy date me? I'm rich and funny.
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, yeah, that's what she was screaming about not too long ago.
You're probably right.
That's what they would do. Yeah, they'd have Leslie Jones and Kristen Wiig remake it. You know, but Phil Hartman was great in News Radio. But Phil Hartman is great in this movie. It's a funny movie. It's one of those classic '90s family movies. What else can I really say about it? It just had a hankering to watch it, and I hadn't seen it in years. And it's only available on DVD, VHS, probably Laserdisc. There's no Blu-ray. Disney owns it. Will it ever come out? I don't know. Kevin Hart as Sinbad.
That I could see them doing too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were going to remake. I don't know if they're still doing it, but weren't they going to remake Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with like Will Smith and Kevin Hart?
I think it was Kevin Hart and Kevin Hart and Kevin James. I think it was, wasn't it?
I thought it was Will Smith and Kevin Hart.
It might have been. I can't remember. No, you might be right. Or was that Great Outdoors? I know Flip Flop and maybe one of the other ones. Because they're going to remake that too.
Oh God, I hope they don't remake either one of them with that. I hate that they do that. That's so stupid.
But I think Kevin Hart was going to be in both of them though. That was a fun.
Yeah, I think
that's
Kevin Hart.
I think I'm getting it screwed up, but yeah.
I think his fame has waned a little bit. But no, yeah, I can't talk much about it other than it. I wish it did have a Blu-ray, but you know, it is what it is. Mill Creek.
It is what it is.
What can you say? It's a funny movie. It's very 90s. So
it's a Disney movie. It's a very 90s Disney film.
Very, you know.
Speaking of Disney, if you're done.
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
And you brought this up already. Because, it went out of print, so I had to order it from Zavi, but I did get it.
Oh, there you go. The Tron.
Actually, this comes in a nice slipcase compared to the just regular standard Elks. I like these where they just slip in. Like
the little box.
Yeah, so, there's just so everybody can... As far as I know it's exactly the same as the US version. But I think the US version might only be... Is it only 4K? I don't know if it comes with a Blu-ray or not, but this one does.
I'm not sure.
I already have the Blu-ray, so whatever.
Yeah. I'm taking your shirt,
okay.
by the way.
Oh, thank you. Boy. Okay, first things first. I loved Tron years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hold up all that well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I found myself drifting a lot watching it this time. Now, how does it look? The colors and all that kind of business, it looks kind of great for the most part. Now, reason I say kind of great is because I'm not sure if I'm actually seeing what it should look like or if it's the AI upconvert, because we know that they did use AI on this.
Yeah.
And you can tell in a couple scenes.
Mm.
And the trouble comes in, just like usual with AI, if it's not with a face or some anomaly like that, which I didn't notice any of those, thankfully, but I didn't really watch it extremely thoroughly, and I'd imagine by now somebody would have pointed it out. But I can't believe somebody hasn't pointed out the couple of scenes where words and letters get kind of
It's just like, yeah, because they can't figure out what the word is supposed to be.
Yes.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Specifically when you first go into the arcade and there's a couple of video game where, you know, because of the lights behind the titles, it must have fucked with the AI because you can't even read what the game is.
Ugh. I hate that. See, that's why I'm sticking with my Blu-rays. So I'm just going to stick with
other than that, it does look so much better. Sound-wise, the Dolby Atmos upgrade was pretty good or whatever. I mean, that part. I think it got a Dolby Atmos upgrade, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah. I was going to say, because I remember it did sound pretty good. And I mean, for the most part, it looks good. I almost wish if they... See, this is one of those projects where I wish had Disney, if they still had the original 70mm elements and stuff for the effects, I wonder if it wouldn't have been cool to see them go back and actually reconstruct it with modern technology. Because that's one of the most distracting things about the movie is the matte lines. Because everything that has to be matted out because of all the characters, because this movie was basically made like Roger Rabbit.
Right.
This movie is kind of a prototype leading into that, because they basically rotoscoped the whole movie just watch the wonderful making of that Robert Meyer Burnett produced. It's on the old Blu-ray and old DVD. It explains a lot of how they made the film. Now, I wish they would have just reconstructed the film if they still have the original elements.
Right.
And they could have done like two different versions, like done like, okay, this is the theatrical version that we got when it was originally, and then put on the new special edition. And frankly, I think it was because I think that footage was actually shot in color. So they could actually have like brought it back to color, like, because all the, you know, people are black and white in the Tron world.
Yeah.
In this one. So like there's just, the story itself is fine. It just kind of drags along from what I remember. And even though it's more enhanced and a bit more visually stimulating, I just still found myself kind of drifting off. Now, again, I'm not somebody who's watched this movie a billion times like a lot of people have. Right? Like, I've seen it maybe 5 times in my entire life.
Right.
And this might be like the 6th time I've ever seen it. So keep that in mind, right? So
yeah.
Other than that, though, but I'm glad I got it for a semi-decent price, or I would have been really pissed if I'd have paid the scalper price for this. So I think I got it for like $40 or 40 something off of Zavi or whatever.
Zavi, yeah.
Zavi/Arrow, whatever you want to call it.
same company.
Same thing.
Either yeah. No, yeah, I get where you're coming from. I mean, it is. There's a reason. I know. I liked Tron, the second Tron. I can't even remember the name of it now.
Legacy.
Tron Legacy. I like Tron and Tron Legacy, but there's a reason I don't think Tron should have ever been sequelized to begin with, because it's a certain. I like the movie. I do. I haven't seen it in years though myself. But it's a certain type of cult following that it has that necessarily doesn't warrant a sequel. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not. I mean,
the sequel's
everybody.
Not bad.
The sequel's not bad though. Legacy, I did enjoy. I didn't. Daft Punk is great with the music and everything. So,
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't get Legacy on 4K. I don't need no upconvert of a movie I already have in 3D.
Yeah. And I know some people complain about like the Jeff Bridges face and everything on that, and like because it's the early days of that stuff, the de-aging.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it works because I mean, look at where the technology was at that point, same as where the technology was at in the 80s. So it kind of works, especially since they're in
as far as the aesthetic in the film, you're probably right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, especially since they're in the realm. I can't remember the name of the realm that they call it, the grid. Especially since we're in the grid, yeah. So I think in that regard, it does work, personally. So, South Six says he got both of those beautiful bastards from Diabolic DVD. Now that's got to cost him some money though, because he's from Australia. So and they don't sell Disney in Australia anymore at all. So that's got to be a pretty penny there, style section. But no, I
I
get,
would think for the shipping, yeah, geez.
yeah. But no, I like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. There, Tron is an acquired taste. It's not something quite like what's like a, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a cult movie that I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not quite like a certain cult movies that where there's garnered up a sequel where the sequel is huge. Anyways,
it's a lot like Blade Runner.
Yeah,
The
sort of like
fans
Blade
think
Runner.
there's a bigger audience for it than there really is. Well,
Yeah.
let's be real. Like Tron Legacy did well at the theaters, but that's because a lot of people went who weren't exactly into Tron to begin with. That was kind of like their introduction to Tron.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in this time out, nobody went to see the Leto one. So,
Yeah, good reason from what I've heard.
yeah.
So
yeah, there's not much more I can say than that. They didn't add any new special effects from what I can tell, or special features from what I can tell. Just you just got the old Blu-ray in there or whatever. So,
mm-hmm. Does it still? I mean, I guess since it's got the old Blu-ray, it still comes with Robert Barnett's.
yeah, as far as I can tell, it has all the old special features on it or whatever. Yeah,
Because that's like you said, that is one of the greatest ways to get to either get to the Blu-ray or if you can get to 4K. That is one of the best special features you will find on a disc for this type of movie because it is a great documentary done by Robert Burnett, Meyer Burnett. It's really good, well worth the watch. He excelled at that stuff. Does he still do special features anymore? I know he doesn't.
not that I know.
No,
He
not
does like a
anymore?
write-up thing for Lionsgate Limited, but that's about it as far as I
Oh,
know.
that's about it.
Outside of his own stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, they don't
All
really
right.
do that anymore. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, they don't do they unless you're boutique.
and even they hire out like a lot of the red shirt guys and stuff like that. So like,
yeah. And even then they stopped hiring him, so he went and made his own company.
right, yeah. So like it's gotten to a point. Well, and a lot of their things are just basic. Like they don't even do documentaries like they used to anymore. Like even The Mask, even though there's a lot of cool interviews and stuff on there, I mean they kind of chop together kind of like a little documentary, but otherwise they're always just like, one-on-one interviews basically. And yeah, that's cool, but like something like The Mask, I mean, I could have been a bit more in depth, like a really cool documentary. Like I did learn a lot from it. I'm not gonna say I didn't. And there's the old stuff that's still on there, but I mean, sometimes it's just, to me, that, I mean, yes, some of these, the better ones are when the guys come along and make them themselves. Like obviously, like the Monster Squad one, for instance, or the Fright Night one, or the Elm Street ones, and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it is nice to have something like that on the disc itself too.
Yeah, the actual thing. Yeah, it's like you said, most of those are becoming their own thing now. Like I don't know if you've heard about this. I can't remember the name of it, and I almost thought about getting it till I heard who was the people talking, the talking heads. It's about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a documentary.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about too.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. But I thought about getting it because it's about the rise of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre fandom. But then there's like the people they interview are Stephen King, Patton Oswalt, and a couple other people, and I'm like, I don't give a shit to hear about why because like there's a huge disconnect between actual fans and celebrity fans, and why something becomes popular, right? Is that what's called?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre helped me learn how to kill my wife.
Yeah.
That was my Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, that's your Patton Oswalt. Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, I think that's what's called chain reaction. Yeah, great documentary about the fandom of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and how it came about. And Patton Oswalt, Stephen King, some foreigner. It's like as bad as when they get the scholars from New York University talking to you about how, well, you like Roadhouse.
Well, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is nothing but a trans allegory. He's trying to become a woman.
Exactly. Like, oh, you like Roadhouse. That means you're a closeted homosexual, of course. So,
in what universe? That is the most macho.
Exactly. So, but yeah,
They might have a point on that one.
but one of the other reasons I really thought about it, and not that I really need it, but is like some of the special features, which I don't know if you could really call them special features, but it comes with like 5 different versions of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's got like the barbecue cut, the international cut, the regular cut, the 70 millimeter or the 16 millimeter cut or something like that. And it was like, it's called Chain Reaction. It's the document that what I was just talking about. But it comes with all.
But
that.
it comes with a bunch of different cuts of the movie.
Yeah, let me see if I can find.
Oh,
this.
that's weird. I never even heard of that. All right. Interesting. I mean, I only have like 5 copies of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre already. Why not another? And another.
Yeah.
And another.
And another. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, do I really want to, you know, here it's called Chain Reactions. It's released on December 2nd already. The documentary is accompanied by 8 rare versions of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, along with a 24-page booklet with exclusive photos and essays. It has the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 16 millimeter, yes, overscan print, 16 millimeter barbecue edition, 35 millimeter grindhouse print, 1984 K-Tel Australian VHS, K-Tel Australian trailer, that's a trailer, and it comes with 1981 Wizard Video VHS, the bootleg Czechoslovakian VHS, the Super 8 millimeter print, and the Slovakian Betamax is all the 8 versions of that comes on it. So, yeah.
There you go, Pilgrim.
That would be the only reason I would want to get on it, because I don't give it. Yeah, it's just I do not care about the Stephen King, Patton Oswalt, Japanese filmmaker Takashi Miike, Alexander Heller Nicholas, Australian film critic Alexander Heller Nicholas, and director Karen Kusama from Jennifer's Body. Yeah, I don't really give a shit to hear them talk about why
Where's Chop Top?
Yeah. It's like
I wasn't in the first one, but
well, I think he'd still tell you better about why you're going to the.
He would know more. Yes, you're not wrong. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. Like, yeah, he'd have a lot more to say about it. I mean, well, it's about the whole franchise in general, isn't it? Like,
I
where the fuck are any? Like,
yeah,
there's tons of people who were involved. Like, whatever. All right,
yeah.
That's dumb.
Me too. It's like I checked that out to Pat. So did I. Once I read his name, I'm like, yeah.
Fuck him and his stupid face.
Like, who gives a shit with this guy? Like I said, there is a gigantic disconnect between celebrity and these scholars of actual fans. There's a big disconnect.
I want to know who nominated him as King of the Geeks. That's what I want to know. Who the fuck nominated him? Like, I don't remember voting for him, let alone nominating. Like, I remember we all kind of agreed Kevin Smith was the King of the Geeks for a while. Like, he had a couple of good terms, right? Yeah, he got a little crazy at the end. That's why we voted him out. But I don't remember ever voting Oswald in.
Right. Like, he did like one thing where he did like on that TV show where he did a filibuster about Star Wars, and everybody's like, "Oh, that was great!" And then
all of a sudden he's on every goddamn geek thing that could be.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bro, it's just one time. He doesn't need to be in all that.
Fuck, if anything, I would be voting for another term of Tarantino at that point. I'd be like, all right, cool. Yeah. Fuck Kevin. Let's go back to Tarantino. He was really the king of the geeks anyway.
Yeah. He pissed a lot of people off this week about Paul.
I seen he pissed some people. Well, he's always pissing people off. That's why I don't really mind what he says, because I love that he's a shit stirrer in a way. I don't agree with half the shit he says, but
right. And that's why I can relate to him like John Carpenter.
Yeah,
John Carpenter says some shit that are
just don't give a fuck,
fucking mean. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I like John Carpenter. I don't have to agree with him, but I like John Carpenter. I think he's great that he just speaks his mind.
What the fuck are they gonna do? It's Quentin Tarantino. Nobody has ever been able to tell Quentin Tarantino shit. Right. This is the man who sat up there after being asked if he thought that using the N-word in his movies was racist. He goes, "I reject your hypothesis." Yeah. And the reporter's like, "What do you mean? Answer the question." He's like, "No, it's a stupid question. I reject your hypothesis." Exactly. I mean, like, come on, that's some Friedkin fucking cool right there.
Oh, that's what I said. He reminds me like, yeah, Friedkin or John Carpenter. He's got that attitude about him.
Because Friedkin, like, if you'd asked him, "Are you racist?" Friedkin would have been like, "Are you fucking retarded?" Like, seriously, like, do you carry around a card that says "I am legally retarded"? Get the fuck out of here. Like. Yeah. But you made the French connection. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
fuck yourself in the ass and fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, there's a reason these guys, like Tarantino, Friedkin, John Carpenter, and them, have become what they've become. You know, because they don't give a crap and they do what they want to do. And a lot of times they've been screwed over, so like they don't mean shit to them.
Well, that's what I love. Did I tell you, like, one of the main things that Friedkin opens up with in the book is that he basically has no empathy or feelings for anybody else.
Right.
He doesn't understand human emotions. Like, and he goes, I'm sure this is what came between me and all my personal relationships. But the only person he ever loved or cried over was his mother. So,
Right.
Anyway, we're not to be back to the French Connection, but like, yeah, that's.
No, yeah, what were we were talking about Tron and we got sidetracked.
Yeah, now we're on Tron again, but no, it didn't stick with me this time. I tried. I even backed it up at one point because I'm like, I didn't doze off, but I'm like, I totally zoned out there for like a half hour at some point. I'm like, okay, I'm lost again now. Where am I? So I just backed it up a little bit, and I'm like, nah, I didn't really need to. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to dump on it because I loved it last few times I saw it. Maybe I just need to rewatch it again. Maybe I wasn't in the right mood this time. And I was looking for all the AI anomalies too. That might be also another reason why I was kind of... Yeah, because I knew I was looking for them this time. Oh, and speaking of that, I do kind of have to amend a little bit of my Beatles thing. Because now that I got to watch the whole thing, once you get deeper into it, there's some definite AI anomalies throughout. I don't know if you saw my one post where John Lennon's guitar strings are like dancing off the fucking guitar and shit. It's like, who the fuck missed this?
They got halfway through and it's like, screw it. We're just.
And that's the other thing is when we got to a point, like I seen all the they did a good job on some of them, but like there's just some points where like the band names on the drums and other certain things like that get all fucking wonky and shit. So then you can tell.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Peter Jackson, all the 16 millimeter footage, he loves to just scrub to shit. Because all the 35 millimeter stuff in here in the anthology looks good. Even the video stuff that was up converted, I have to give them credit. Like they're getting to a point where they can make video look really good. But the fucking 16 millimeter stuff, he went ape shit crazy on again with the fucking DNR. So those scenes look like crap. But then again, yeah, like the last episode, the newest one is the one that probably suffers the most because a lot of it is from like camcorder type digital cam, digicam and stuff like that. So they upconverted all that, and that of course looks like ass.
Yeah.
But anyhow, moving on. You have another pick.
Yeah, I do. It's my last one. I don't have this one on 4K yet. I was about to upgrade it, but I figured you would know better. But I talked a little bit about this last week, but I did go watch Coming to America. It is a beautiful day here in Zamunda. I watched that.
Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul.
That boy can sing.
Yes, this is the whole song. I could play it, but he'll probably get nailed.
Just let your soul. That is great. Oh man, no, this is a really still. This movie just holds up. I can't bring myself to watch the sequel, and I probably never will. But
Well,
this
it's
one
basically
holds
kind of
up.
like a Cinderella movie.
Yeah.
It's a fairy tale.
This is really good. It is hilarious. The soul glow stuff is hilarious. Why you wouldn't wear your hair like
The
that for, man?
McDowells.
Yeah, the McDowell's. Oh man, I died when he.
Are you one of those McDonald's people again? Get out of here!
When he's sitting in his office and he's got the McDonald's handbook and he's reading it, and the guy busts in the office, he slams it shut and closes it. I was like, I died.
They have the golden arches. We have the golden ox. They have the Big Mac. We have the Big Mick.
Yeah. And their buns have sesame seeds. Our buns have no seeds.
Our buns have no seed. See, now I'm on lettuce. No, what's funny about that movie is that how much they've made a big deal in the last few years about how, all black cast and the whole thing with Louis Anderson and all that kind of business. It's like, growing up, we didn't think about it as a black movie.
No, I did not at all.
One person do I ever remember going, oh, that's a black person's movie, or that's a black-led film, or any of the, it was a fucking Eddie Murphy movie.
It was hilarious. From the day one you saw it, didn't matter what color you were.
And it was one of the biggest movies that year, too, I remember. It's just huge. Like, I mean, that's one of his few that came even close to Beverly Hills Cop from my memory.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I think it's one of his best outside of Beverly Hills.
Oh, I mean,
Cop,
I'm not talking about quality. I'm talking about box office, right?
Yeah, box office money.
Because I think box office wise, Beverly Hills Cops is number 1, and then I think this is number 2, and then Beverly Hills Cop 2, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
I was
then 48 Hours or something like that, and then probably one of the Nutty Professors or something.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that the other days, like after watching that. Not I'm not, not Beverly Hills, get on Beverly Hills Cop, but I was thinking, like, how many people out there actually truly remember, and it hasn't been that long, that there is an actual Beverly Hills Cop 4? Does anybody actually realize that? Remember that?
No, there isn't.
Because with the way streaming and all that works now, is it's like that movie came, that movie went. Does anybody even remember it? Truly, honestly, does anybody remember it?
I don't even know what you're talking about. And yes, I was right. Coming to America is his second highest grossing film.
It was the second highest grossing film. I mean, it deserved it. It is a fun movie.
And Beverly Hills Cop 2 is his third, so I was right.
Yeah. But I love when he gets his hair. What kind of chemicals you been putting in this hair, boy? It's like just berries.
He just clips off that thing. That'd be $10.
Yeah, $10.
Was it 10 or 20? I can't remember now.
I think it was $10. Yeah, it was $10.
Yeah, it's a lot back then, but like, no.
And they call him Kunta Kinte.
Kunta Kinte.
Kunta Kinte live on the top floor, 5th floor. Who that you be talking about?
Sex with chocolate. I believe the children are the future. Jim Wellen, let them lead the way.
They really are, like, him and Arsenio and them when they're in the barbershop are like some of the funniest bits in the movie. And you talk, I didn't meet Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier hit Rocky Marciano's ass. Rocky Marciano kicked Joe Frazier's ass. He beat him. Well, Rocky Marciano kicked his ass because Joe Frazier was like 100 years old.
He did beat his ass.
Yeah, he did beat his
Rocky
ass.
Marciano was, Muhammad Ali was like, hey, that ain't true.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's because Joe Frazier was like 50 years old. I met Joe Frazier once because he came in. He said Joe Frazier was 100 years old. He
was 116 years old at the time, whatever it was.
Yeah.
One day I was walking down the street and I mind my own business. I walk around the corner and the man punched me in the chest.
Yeah,
I look up and it's Martin Luther King. You didn't meet no Dr. Martin Luther the King. Yes, I did. He punched me in my chest.
He knocked me down. It's good.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who next?
Yeah, Chad, be ready in a minute. He says, he's like, his mama named him Cassius Clay, so I'm gonna call him Cassius Clay. Who would go be calling your name Muhammad Ali? Who would call your name Muhammad Ali? His mama named him Cassius Clay, so I'm gonna call him Cassius Clay.
Aha.
Yeah, and they don't even bother to let you know that is Eddie Murphy, even though
I know. I'm trying to remember who, because Eddie talks about that in this new documentary that somebody saw the movie. Was it Jesse? I think it was Jesse Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I was so happy to see you put all these wonderful old black actors in your movie, and that even that old Jewish man, he was so hilarious. It's like, that was me. What? Like, yeah, they're all me.
It is great. It is such a fun. It really.
It took some people a long time to figure that out. You're not wrong.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, they do a really great makeup. Rick Baker, who does makeup, of course.
Well, the key is in Eddie's voice, because Eddie could do. See, and that's the thing, is Eddie could do impressions like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he could actually alter his voice, right? Like that's the key to it all is. Some impressionists like Rich Little and certain other ones, they're kind of laughed at because, you can always still tell who's doing it, right? You still hear the hint of their voice.
Mm-hmm.
But with Eddie Murphy, he could do voices and people wouldn't know it was him. And And like I'm even reminded of when he did like the white man skit on Saturday Night Live. And
Yeah.
it's the same kind of thing, right? Where he's put in
Yeah.
white makeup and the mustache, and I mean, he basically looked like Geraldo Rivera, but
I remember
but I mean,
that.
he puts on his little white man voice, and nobody knows it's him, right? I mean, I could believe that, even though it's a skit and it was acted out. I could see Eddie doing that in real life, right? Like some jackass type shit.
Yeah.
So like he is that, and look at the Clumps is another great example. I mean, he's sitting here playing a scene off himself in like 5 different roles, yet they all have distinct voices and attitudes and the way that they speak and their mannerisms and everything. Like he's a fucking genius. I'm not going to take that away from him. I mean, even though his documentary is a lot of himself giving himself a blowjob through the most of it. But
yeah. But
I should have went out in Damascus.
I'm surprised he hasn't got one yet, though. I'm really surprised he hasn't got
Well,
one.
I mean, honestly, the one that he deserved it for nobody remembers and nobody really paid much attention to, and that was Bowfinger.
Mhm.
So one time he did it without any fucking makeup. He played 2 completely different characters that were twins, and he plays Jiff without any makeup, and it is probably one of his best characters, right? And then his other character in the movie is himself, basically just amped up, right?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that movie is fucking brilliant. If you've never seen Bowfinger, do yourself a damn favor. But I'm sure most of our audience is, film intelligent enough to have seen it. So yeah. But anyway, Coming to America is a classic.
It is.
Don't see the sequel.
Yeah, don't see the sequel. How is the 4K of the Coming to America? Is
Good,
it worth it?
pretty good from my memory. It's been a
it?
while since I watched it, but from my memory, I remember it being good.
I was going to upgrade it eventually. I didn't know if it was worth it.
I think it was on sale this last Black Friday too. Actually,
Yeah, I think it was like $9 too.
Yeah, if I'd have known you didn't have it, I would have told you. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because I know it's Paramount. So sometimes how we were getting some of those Paramount titles. Some look good, some look bad. So
yeah, I think as far as this one goes, it was like most of Eddie's have been good so far. The ones that were the problem were 48 hours was the problem. I mean, I think there was some floating dots in 48 hours 1, but another 48 hours for some reason, I never even got an answer back from Bill Hunt about it. And when I told him about it to look into it, for those who don't remember when I reviewed it, it's like probably around the second or third reel, I can't remember which, the movie is no longer the negative.
all right.
They have only like 1 reel of the negative or 2 reel, like just only like the first 19 minutes. So I think that'd be one reel. And then after that, the rest of the movie is clearly from like the inner positive or even further down the line, because there's a huge drop in quality all of a sudden. And you're just like, what the fuck? And it never comes back to normal. And I mean, that'll happen sometimes, when you get a group of scenes or something like that are, maybe they're damaged or whatever, so they had to replace them with the inner positive. But they can fix that shit now. So a lot of times they'll go back and just get the damaged negative and fix it. 'Cause I'm trying to remember what movie it was I was watching the making of, and I think it was Godfather. Godfather was talking about, it wasn't a making of, it was on Adam Savage went into the vault for Paramount, and they were talking about how when they restored The Godfather, that the movie had been re-released and redone all these years so many times that they had replaced large sections of the film with the inner positive. So they had to go back to the damaged negative for the 4K. But I just watched The Godfather Part 1 here not too long ago. I just didn't bring it on because I've talked about it God knows how many million times.
Right.
But this time rewatching it after seeing that damned idealistic Fool Crusaders review, yeah, there's some issues with it. You could tell George Lucas probably influenced Francis a little bit in that release, but it's not as bad as Star Wars. It's just some bits and pieces here and there, but I can understand where he's coming from on it. But that's another Paramount title where, yeah, they're kind of hit and miss.
That's why I wasn't sure. But I remember Trading Places was really good, and I was thinking, well, maybe I should upgrade it. And according to Captain Krypton, it looks like it's still on sale for less than a 10. So
there you go.
I may pick it up. I won't bring it on again until next year, though.
Maybe I'll get you that for Christmas or something.
But have a good night, John the Beagle Dad. Have a good one. Maybe I need to send you what's that movie from the David Lynch that I have? I need to send it to you. Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive, yeah.
Yeah, the Criterion 4K. Well, I need to send you that.
I mean, if I'd have thought about it, I probably should have almost just like took a detour and went and seen you when I went down to South Carolina. But
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll just get a bug up my butt and
Come down.
because I think isn't there there's some what is it HorrorCon convention coming up here?
Yeah, in March.
And and that's over by where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Because if I meet up with you there, then because that would save me because I got a bunch of movies here for you now, like, and they probably cost me a fortune to ship though. It's so heavy.
Yeah,
But I wanted to go through them with you too to make sure they're
yeah.
you didn't already have them and stuff too. But
I hopefully, I'll be at the horror convention in March. Hopefully, I mean, I did buy my tickets, but you don't want to, jinx anything. Knock wood.
yeah, I haven't got my tickets yet, so I haven't said I'm for sure going yet. I got to save up some money first.
Me
But anyway,
too.
to answer Brian's question, 1994.
94.
That's the answer. 1994.
There you go. That's around. Is that around Pluto Nash?
No, that's around Beverly Hills Cop 3 and Vampire in Brooklyn. And then he kind of because that was when he decided he was going to be more serious, and his goal was to start winning an Oscar.
Right.
But he also had he had his renaissance or reinvention or whatever you want to call it with the family version of Eddie Murphy in there. He got his Oscar nomination, but since then he's been really sporadic. He took like a 5 or so year hiatus, I guess, and I didn't even realize it myself until I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he did. Like after that run of like Norbit and all that shit.
Norbit and Pluto Nash and all them.
Yeah.
And, do you remember Holy Man with him and
yes, that one I actually liked. Holy Man, I actually have that.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. I kind of like that one.
No, but like Metro and Holy Man were probably the better ones out of that run. You know, obviously the Nutty Professor and the Dr. Dolittle ones are okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it wasn't until he kind of started coming back around and getting out of this I'm going to win an Oscar bullshit that his family movies he was banking on too much. I mean, otherwise Shrek, if you count Shrek, is probably his highest grossing film.
Yeah.
But I don't count that.
I mean, he's not
Eddie
quite
Murphy
the star
movie.
of that.
No.
I forgot he did I Spy with Owen Wilson. I did
Everybody
forget
did.
that. Yeah. Wasn't that Bill Cosby? Wasn't he in the Bill Cosby in the original I Spy?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he also did that one with Robert De Niro around that time too.
Oh yeah, Showtime.
That one's actually not too bad, but I mean the best scenes are the William Shatner scene. TJ Hooker. All right.
Meet Dave. Oh God, yeah, Meet Dave.
Yeah.
All right, that was it. That's all I had. Like I said, I wanted to get Bullet Train watched, and I was thinking about watching the original It because everybody's talking about the new It TV show, and I'm like, I want to see the original.
I watched it for like 5 minutes. And I couldn't get into it.
Really, I haven't seen any of it. So I see people talk about it, and then I remember I'm like, I didn't like part 2 at all. So
the only thing I liked about part 2 was the ending.
I remember what you said about that.
I thought it was kind of clever with how they, berated him to make him smaller and weren't afraid of him anymore. Like, it's like, okay, that kind of works. It's better than the original ending.
Yeah.
One of the rare, only probably times.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I was like, I want to see the original It now because everybody's talking about this, and I'm like, I'd rather just watch the original. I think Tim Curry's a better Pennywise. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Absolutely.
He's better Pennywise. You can argue in chat. I don't care. But yeah, what do you got, Tom? What's
my last film is another 4K.
Nice.
And this is one of my favorites for Westerns.
Oh, nice.
I should have brought it on a little sooner. I've had it for a little bit. I just didn't get a chance to watch it till this week, and I wanted to watch it again right after watching because I forgot how much I loved it. Of course, I had the old
Silverado
Digipack, but Silverado finally got released on 4K gloriously by Sony in a brand new steelbook here, as you can see. Take the yellow part away. The back, the inside. There you go. No new special features, but I think all the old ones are on the Blu-ray. I think it's the same Blu-ray that's in here. But it definitely needed an upgrade. I mean, the older one was an older Sony release, and this looks really, really good. Looks like a movie should fucking look, but it's Sony.
Yeah,
they're hands down one of the best ones out. They don't fuck with nothing. They let the natural grain come through. I mean, this is look. Say what you will about whatever. This is Kasdan's best film. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Yeah.
I don't give a shit. This is a fucking amazing movie. The cast is fucking stellar. The story is great. It's one of the cheesiest westerns, but you love it. Like it's so it knows what it is and it doesn't pretend to be anything else.
It's got an incredible cast to it too.
And it has this way of giving the audience exactly what it wants without it feeling like it's unearned. Right? Like everything that happens in the movie feels so earned. And even like characters like Kevin Costner's, who should come off extremely over the top, end up being like the better bright spots of the film, right? Like, I mean, if you haven't seen Silverado, do yourself a fucking favor, especially if you love Westerns.
Right.
So the movie has Scott Glenn, Kevin Kline, obviously Kevin Costner, like I said. Yeah. Rosanna Arquette's barely in it. John Cleese. Danny Glover, Brian Dennehy, Linda Hunt, Jeff Goldblum.
Yep.
And God, tons more. Like, what's her face who played Angela Bassett's in it. Fucking God, I'm trying to remember now. Who's the other guy?
Danny Glover's sister. Is that who she played?
Yes. And then there's that bad guy. I'm trying to think of his name. He's the guy from oh shit, what the hell is his name? He always plays cool bad guy. I think he's in Psycho 3, if I remember right.
Oh, Fahey. Jeff Fahey.
Yeah, I think that's who the bad guy is, right?
Fahey.
Yeah, with Brian Dennehy. So what the movie's about, I can't really tell you the whole plot or get into the basics because there's so much going on. It's basically 4 guys whose plots are all come intertwined as they're heading towards this town called Silverado. And once they get to the town, a former partner of Kevin Kline's is the sheriff. And everybody kind of sets themselves up for what they need to do. There's a lot more that goes into it. I don't want to spoil any of the film for anybody. It's a great fucking movie. But the whole plot is kind of revolved around, like, it's set up as the interesting bit about the beginning part of it, what sets it all in motion is Kevin Kline. We meet him and he's been robbed and left for dead. Scott Glenn saves him and he goes out to find his horse, his hat, his clothes, his gun. And he does just that in the film. And then when he gets all these things, he's kind of already now made this posse of friends through, Kevin Costner and Glenn's characters, who are brothers, and of course Danny Glover, as you said too. And again, it's kind of like them against the horrible sheriff Brian Dennehy, who's trying to overtake the land that people bought from the government because he is the law now, in Silverado. So it's a great fucking flick. There's obviously a lot more to it than that, but I mean, if you haven't seen it already, I don't want to spoil any of it. Right. It sounds like you enjoy it, Greg.
Yeah, I do. I've seen this movie a bunch of times. My dad loves this movie. Like I said, my dad loves Westerns. I've seen a bunch of them. Silverado. Yes, Silverado is a great film. Do yourself a favor, because it's one of those, it's a Western, but it's also one of the most, like, what do you call it? Like, accessible Western movies that you can watch.
Well, in the making of it, I think it was Kevin Costner who said it's not a Western based on reality, even though there is elements of things like, that were going on at the time and that it takes place. He said it's basically a Western movie about Western movies, something like that, along those lines. It's like all the things that you remember in the great Westerns growing up back in the day of the classic golden era of Westerns. It's all those tropes and little elements and the relationships that guys would make and stuff like that together, the bonds and stuff, all that kind of shit mixed in with, like, little bits and pieces where somebody, like, gets left for dead and robbed, and just, it's almost like if Quentin Tarantino were to decide to me he's just going to make a flat out Western. Right. You would take all these tropes and things from all these other Westerns and just throw them in there. And like Kasdan's whole thing when he got started, he's like, the only thing he had was, and I can do his voice, so I might as well do it. The only thing I had when I went into it was, basically, I wanted Kevin Kline to go get his horse, his hat, and his gun. So that's what it is. The guy who loses his horse and his hat and his gun, he's got to go get him. That's all I had to begin with.
And that's it. And he crafted an incredible Western out.
If you've heard Lawrence Kasdan talk, that's exactly what he fucking sounds like. Somebody had to die. I don't normally like doing sequels, Because he talks about a sequel to Silverado because they actually were developing one for years. It just never happened.
Just never did.
He's like, even though I've done, the Indiana Jones and the Star Wars, I just didn't think there was a sequel in Silverado. I thought it was great, just a one and done.
But that's what I love, like by the old school directors like that as well too. It's like,
Oh God,
Kaz and Lynch. Could you imagine?
David, what's your favorite movie ever made?
Well, and if you can believe it,
it wasn't a movie. It was a music video I made in 1992. I was sitting in the chair singing a song, and I heard the video in my head, and I said,
it was like
"Yes,
a dream."
It was like a dream. Can you believe it?" And as I was filming it, I'm like, "You're fucking me. You're fucking my video." And it was just me yelling at myself.
I just see a clip of him talking to Cher the other day, and it was
That's
freaking
weird.
hilarious.
David, that's weird.
That's weird. No, I did. I see the clip of him talking to. Could you imagine? It's like that. But anyway, like these old directors,
Cher talking to David Lynch.
Yeah, it was Cher talking to David Lynch, and she was.
Lord.
I can't remember what she was saying, but he was like, "I feel like there's this great shadow of darkness around you," and she's sitting there going, "No."
Here's what's funny is I learned about Cher, and this funny. This is like a 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon kind of night. William Friedkin got his start with Sonny and Cher.
Oh, really?
One of his first movie he directed was Sonny and Cher's movie.
Oh, man.
And so he knew Sonny and Cher when they were just getting started. And he basically paints it out as Sonny is, the daddy type, because he's like quite a bit older than Cher, and she was only 18 when they got together.
Yeah.
She was really subby with him, I guess. He made all the decisions. She did nothing but go to her room and whatever the fuck that Sonny said.
She's changed.
Oh yeah. I mean, she kind of had to find herself, but like,
yeah.
I mean, but you can tell, like, she clearly, like, I mean, it's because of him that she's famous. Let's be real.
Yeah. No, but it was pretty funny because, like, he was like, "I feel like there's this dark cloud of sadness around you." She was like,
there might actually be. She had a fucked up upbringing, according to Friedkin. Like, he didn't get into specifics, but you can kind of tell, like, just the way he talks about her. Like, yeah, she's probably either diddled by somebody in her family or something happened to her, or really rough upbringing, and then she basically ran into the arms of Daddy Sonny, basically.
Yeah.
A girl with daddy issues, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
I should know.
But no, I Silverado is great. I'm glad they never made a sequel, because I do like that about old school directors like Lawrence Kasdan and them. It's like, well, we made the movie. It was a one and done. Yeah, it was successful, but do we really need a sequel? So I like that about old school directors like that.
Yeah, he's like, you want to just cheapen the original.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go write Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh, God.
He didn't say that, but
that's what he was going to do.
But I mean, there's also kind of a little bit of a Big Chill reunion here. Because, of course, for those who don't know, famously, Kevin Costner was in the Big Chill, but he was cut. He's in it still, technically, but you don't see his face.
Yeah.
He's the dead body.
Yeah.
And I guess they did film some stuff with him, but it just never made it into the picture. And I've never seen any of the deleted scenes to this day, so I don't know if they still exist or not. But he says that he don't remember Kasdan making this promise to him, but Kasdan said he promised him that after, because I guess Kasdan's story goes that, like, at the premiere or just before the movie came out, he took Kevin aside and he goes, "Kevin, I got some bad news. We had to cut you from the picture, but don't worry, I'm going to put you in the next one." That one, a little Jack Nicholson there, sorry.
Little Nicholson.
Little Nicholson in there. No, 'cause Lawrence doesn't have more than one mode. Like, he doesn't fluctuate at all. Like, even when he's mad, I can imagine that's how he talks. It's like, can't believe you fucked me over like that.
It's nice. Just
My own wife sleeping with my brother. And you son of a bitch. Why did you sleep with my wife?
why?
That's like he doesn't change. He just one monotone the whole way. I can't imagine him being a director. Action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure? Anyhow, no, Silverado looks great. The Dolby Atmos on this motherfucker. Oh,
Does it
sweet
sound
as
good?
fuck. And again, this is another one where you can tell they actually went back in and remixed it. It's not just a upconvert of the 5.1 mix, because you can tell a big distinction between the 2.0, 5.1, and the Dolby Atmos mix. But the Dolby Atmos mix just opens it up. The gunshots are just explosive.
Nice.
And the music is, of course, amazing. Silverado's got a great fucking score for those who don't remember, but yeah. So,
It's a good movie. Yeah. So, I honestly go ahead.
the stupidest thing on here, I couldn't finish the commentary. There's a commentary because we were talking about this shit earlier with special features. There's a commentary on here with like film historians. I don't know why there's no Kasdan or cast commentary or anything. Like, this screams for it, but no, you got some film historians here, and they spend the first like 5-10 minutes just talking about gay cowboy shit. I'm like, all right, I'm shutting this shit off, because they keep bitching about Rosanna Arquette's character being cut from the film, but so that basically sets it up as a gay cowboy movie, and they're like, well, that would be more modern, of course, now, and not that there's anything wrong with it. I was like, that's not even what this movie's about, you asshole. Why are you making it that? Like,
I hate that. That's why I hate those so bad. You know, when they do
and this
that.
is old too. That's the fucked up part. Because you got to remember, this is on the old Blu-ray. This is back from 2009. But of course, I think I know why they were probably, because I think that wouldn't have been like what, 2-3 years after Brokeback Mountain, probably.
Yeah.
Right. So that's probably why they're talking like that.
Probably, which is whatever.
This movie's way too macho for any gay undertone bullshit to be in.
Yeah, big time. So Captain Crip says, fun fact, members of the rock band Toto got their start on a touring unit for something. Yep. Also, a fun fact, the lead singer of Toto is John Williams' son. Well, was John Williams' son from 1986 to 1988.
I think Freakin brought that up too about the Toto thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But no, yeah, it's great. What do you think about the movie Body Heat? If Brian Barth has asked.
Honestly, I haven't seen it in so fucking long. I gotta watch it again. Everything has to be gay now. You're not baseline gay.
That's why. That's like I hate those. Hate those.
Homo.
Everybody is. It's like in the rewriting of history and stuff is just like, are you serious? Just because you're trying to fit into modern day politics and stuff now, even with Silverado, with like what Brokeback Mountain came out and they're doing that. Like, come on, you're rewriting shit doesn't need to be rewritten. So,
well, I'm sure there was plenty of gay cowboys. I'm not going to deny that. But.
Oh, of course, but I mean, nobody's going to want to.
The gayest cowboy in this movie is probably Jeff Goldblum. Let's be real.
Well, he was also the gay cowboy in the movie with that guy from RoboCop. I can't think of it. Across the Eighth Dimension or whatever.
Yeah. Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai. He was also dressed like a gay cowboy in that.
Well, that makes it even worse because that was not a Western, right?
No, it's not a Western, no.
There's no excuse there. For some reason, I remember Jeff Goldblum having a bigger role. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Because like all of a sudden I'm watching it this time, I'm like, God, he's barely in this movie. And I remember he doing The Turn, but I thought we'd kind of get to know him a little bit more than that before. I guess not. He got only like 3 scenes. Mm-hmm. He's barely in it. He's only got like a couple of lines too.
Really?
And for some reason I'm sitting there going, God, I swear I remember him being in it more.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in a while myself, but I do remember him being in it more. Maybe I have to rewatch it and see.
And I've seen the movie a million times too, and I'm just going, no, I'm not missing anything. It's not like I've forgotten anything, and I don't think there was a TV version that had more scenes or anything. I'm just going, yeah, maybe it's just because
He's Jeff Goldblum.
He's just Jeff Goldblum. His presence is just there. Yeah.
It's kind of like Michael Myers. He don't need to be in the whole movie, but he's there.
Well, he's just basically the turncoat or whatever, but still.
Yeah.
Anyhow, no, I can recommend it. I think it's still available. I don't know what price it is right now. I think I paid $29 for it or something like that, probably.
I forgot it was even out.
Yeah, well, it's a steelbook only release, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it'll go out of print, and then they might do a reprint.
Yeah. Like you said, from what I've heard, is once those sell out, they gotta wait for other people to make their Blu-rays, 4Ks, and then after that, they can make new ones.
Well, and you're not wrong, because some of those though they do technically do a limited run. Like that's what what that one guy was explaining, like with Sony and stuff. And if they sell out, then they'll usually do another run. But even those runs, they generally find a way to mark them so that the scalpers can't sell them as the original ones. But like, you're not wrong. Like, I've heard that from Bill Hunt and several other people now that they have no plants left.
Mm-hmm.
They basically got to get backed up, and that's why because didn't Tombstone have the same thing where they ran out of them, but then they reprinted them, and everybody was freaking out for a while, and ones like that.
The new Night of the Living Dead remake, they are making more of those. Those are coming out soon. They just had to wait to make those. So if you miss it, I think in January.
Because I don't think it has anything to do with the steelbook part of it. It has to do with just the disc replication.
The disc replication isn't. Yeah, because there's like so few factories left, which is sad. You would think they would try to start at least building.
Well, a lot of them, I guess, they come out of Australia and Germany now. I guess is where they've been printing them on. But otherwise, I think the only plants there's like none left in the U.S. I guess. And the only other ones close by are Mexico and Canada, I guess. Because I don't think Mill Creek even does their production in the U.S.
Yeah, I don't think they do. Does it say on this? I got a Mill Creek disc here. I wonder if it says on the back.
Because I thought they did their own pressing, but I don't think they do if all the U.S. plants are closed.
Did that one because they had one left in the U.S. Did that one close down?
Maybe there's the one left in the U.S. I don't know.
I think it was in Indiana.
I mean, I know there's some smaller ones around still possibly, but nothing that handles the capacity that's needed for those kind of replications.
I wish they would build some new ones, let's build them again, because it's clearly people are still wanting it. Yeah.
Yes and no. Like, that's the thing. Like, Bill's not totally wrong. Like, I've had this conversation where he's like, they could build more or do more or open up back ones too, which they are. I think he said they are trying to open like one or two up again. But that's just it. By the time they'd get some of these opened up and running again and functioning, then who's to say that disc sales won't fall off again?
Right.
I mean, yes, we've been mostly right that they are going to make a comeback, but he's not wrong that they're probably never going to come back to the capacity where the studios are ever going to be like, oh, we need to get behind these again.
Yeah,
like, no,
I don't
think
foresee
they're at the
that.
end of the road there. I mean, outside of the few companies that still are, and the boutique companies, that's kind of, and even the boutique companies when Shout Factory and some of those are starting to fall into the traps they are and doing what they're doing, it's not going to be long before a lot of these guys start conglomerating too.
Yeah, I think that was actually predicted. A lot of these like boutique labels are going to fold into each other. Kind of like I think the streaming services are too. They're going to fold into each other like they're doing right now. So,
well, I'll tell you right now, if Paramount or Skydance buys Warner Brothers, what do you think is going to happen to HBO Max and Paramount Plus?
Yeah, it's going to become one bundle, or like Hulu and Disney did, where they merged. It's
going to be Parabo Plus.
Parabo Plus. Yeah, they ain't going to keep the HBO part of it because it's going to be Paramount.
Well, if they're smart, they would, but yeah.
Yeah, it's smart they would, but no, they're going to be like, well, we're Paramount. We're not HBO, so we're going to keep it Paramount.
I mean, they might still keep some kind of separation there, but it'll probably be like, Hulu's and Disney's deal. But yeah.
I honestly, I just wish Warner Brothers would stay its own entity. I don't like these companies being able to be sold to other companies like this. I mean, if anything, I think they proved with Disney buying Fox how bad that was. Regardless if it is Paramount or like an actual movie studio that are who will be maybe more respectful to Warner Brothers than Disney was to Fox, but this shouldn't be. I mean, it's proven to be that this is not a good idea to do this. But what can you do?
No.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, that's all I got, kids.
Yeah, that's all. I wish I had more You know,
no runner, no rookie.
no runner. My medicine kicked in a little bit there. I could tell. So,
That's good. Yeah, I was gonna say you were conversing. I didn't want to drag you out too much, but yeah.
yeah. I made sure I took a little some before. Yeah, short stream. That's what she said. Sorry. Yeah, I did think Paramount owns Showtime, but I think they folded all that into Paramount Plus. So
Yeah, it pretty much is. I mean,
yeah.
they might have certain separate ones and whatever still, like HBO. I think I don't even know if they did anymore. They had HBO Go and HBO Max still is separate, but I think they ended up conglomerating those two too yet. So yeah, they're all gonna. It's just gonna be one big, kind of like the music industry. I've said this before. We only got 3 companies now that own all the music. And that's pretty much what we're going to end up probably same thing with the movies. It's going to be all 3, like just 3 companies.
Just
Paramount, Universal, and Disney. That's it.
And then you got Netflix on the side, which
Netflix and Amazon on the side, and technically Lionsgate, but Lionsgate's almost a mini major now anymore. Well, you got Sony as the outlier, I guess, but Sony basically buddies up with the other streamers, so they're the only ones who are technically making any money. So yeah.
Yeah, they were the smart ones. Okay, you guys make your own streaming companies. We'll just license our stuff to you. So instead of making their own and pulling it off from everything. Personally, I just hope Netflix. I wish Netflix would go out of business myself, but it's like I said. I mean, I hate.
Well, that or if the studios would just realize that streaming is not anything more than just basic cable.
It is.
Quit treating it as anything more than that.
They act like it is the replacement for the theatrical, and it's really not. Because I'm like, I don't know if you've seen these commercials or not. I don't know what kind of cable companies you guys have, but Spectrum is around here. They literally run Spectrum commercials where they go, it's all your favorite TV in one spot, and it's Spectrum cable with Hulu, Disney, and Netflix, and HBO Plus, all free of charge if you just get cable. It's cable. That's what streaming is. Streaming is cable 2.0 because it went in a complete circle. Cord cutters. Get away from that. Go to the streaming, and now then streaming started to flop, and they had to add commercials and everything. Now you can get them for free on your cable network. So,
yeah, the only thing that's really going to change at one point here or another, and I've been predicting it for a while, is that the only thing that isn't cable yet is that you're not locked into contracts. So that's going to be the next thing with these streamers you watch.
Yeah, they're going to be like, well, if
you can pay either $40 a month or $50 a month because they'll jack up the price, or you can get a whole year contract, for $200.
Yep.
So yeah,
they're going to lock you in, and they've already got it to where like you can't share, you can't cast from your phones. Not that it matters because I don't do that anyways. But they do all that. It would have been interesting to see where Blockbuster, if they would have bought Netflix, that would have been interesting to see where the state of entertainment would be today. It could have be in a better place. I don't know. Probably not. Blockbuster was mismanaged big time as well. There's reasons why they passed Netflix because they were mismanaged badly. So physical media will have a hard time going away as the streaming model doesn't allow choice. It's true. And this is true. It's like I said, it's like physical media isn't going anywhere anytime soon. However, you may see releases slowing down. I do believe you'll probably see that happen. So, because you already see it a little bit now. Is like you'll see some releases slowing down, but there's always going to be people who want physical media, regardless of where streaming and the theatrical whatever they're going to do from now on. There will always be people who want physical media. Will it be as abundant as it is now or once was? Probably not. But I don't think it will ever like die, like people say, because there's always. I think it will always be there until, I don't know, maybe about till they come up with something where it's like, well, you know more reason for it. But even then, I think people will still be going to thrift stores and stuff. It is what it is. But anyways, thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. I guess Runner decided not to show up. I'm feeling a little better. The medicine got me. So appreciate y'all in the audience for hanging with us and everybody at home watching. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell for notification and everything. Yes. And As always, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
How you doing? Bitches leave.